Good morning, children. Children, I welcome you to today's session of computer. And today we will be studying the chapter parts of computer. Right? Computer is not a single object, but it comprises of many other objects also, which we have seen. If you would have a computer in your houses, you would have seen that many things are attached to it in the computer labs in your school. You can find lots of things around it. So let us have a study about actually what are these things. Now see here what this child is saying. You have read in the previous chapter that computers are partial human. Yeah, they are, because they do many work for us. Computers too have different part for sufficient working of it. Okay, now here is a list of those parts which we will be studying: monitor, keyboard, CPU, printer, mouse, speaker, headphone, microphone, UPS, and switching on and off devices. So, computer has four main parts: monitor, keyboard, mouse, and CPU. These are the four major parts primarily. Each of these parts has a special function. You have already learnt about them in previous class. Let us discuss these functions further. Monitor. It's a device that displays words and pictures. It is also called visual display unit. Means visual, for vision, which we can see. Right. Okay. Now there is an interaction between Gilbert and Chintu here. Gilbert, why do you attach a TV and a device with so many buttons? Gilbert, no Chintu, it is not a TV, it is called a monitor, and device with buttons is called a keyboard. Now Chintu says, I know Gilbert, this is the most important part of a computer, and very truly it is. Keyboard, it has many buttons called keys. It is used to type numbers, letters, and other symbols. Whatever you type on the keyboard appears on the monitor. Mouse, it is a pointing device. It is joined by a cable to a computer. It is used for pointing at things, drawing pictures on a computer, right? So we draw pictures through it. We used to point it. See, mouse, just a minute. Mouse looks like this. And most of us would have used it or even seen it near the computer, right? It is also used for selecting things on a computer. By a single click, it selects. Wireless mouse and keypads are also available. Now we come to CPU. It is the brain of the computer. Now see its full form. I'm writing CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. That is CPU. CPU is the brain of a computer. It processes the instructions and gives results. It is the most important part of a computer. Now let us discuss some other parts also. We have printer. A printer is used to take printout or get your work on paper. Whatever we are typing on the computer, if we want to see it in a paper, then we will need a printer. Taking a copy of your work on a paper is called a printout. All right. Now speaker, headphones, and microphones. Speaker and headphones help us to hear sound and songs. Microphone is used to record our voice and other different sound. Headphone is used to listen to sound or music without disturbing others. Right now, children, I'm using a microphone to make this video and to record my voice on it. And when you will be listening it, either you will be listening it as it is, or you will be using a headphone. Now UPS help keeps the computer working for some time when the electricity goes off. So that there are many times such important data are being typed that if they are removed or deleted, then it becomes very cumbersome to bring them back. So UPS is a device which is kept there. It's called ultra power saver, and for some times, that is for some minutes, it keeps the computer working. Till then you can complete your work and save everything. The process of computer: input, process, output. Now input, process, and output are the three things which happen. Input For input we use various input devices, right? Input devices. And for output we have certain output devices. Now input devices are computer, you can keyboard, web camera and scanner. So their use is to give information or command to the computer. These are used to give information or command to the computer. And you can see here output device or output can be displayed on the screen or printed, right? So we give information, we give datas through an input device, which can be mouse, joystick, gamepad, microphone also. And output devices are used to display the result, and these can be your VCD, monitor, printer, speaker. And certain output devices, they also work as a storage device, pen drive, external disk drive, or then CDs, right? Now you can, there is an interesting activity here. You can mark input devices, output devices here. For input write I, for output write O. Then how do we switch on off a computer? We can switch on and off a computer like other electronic items, right? We have already learnt exerting and shutting down a computer in class 1. Let us practice it again. The process of switching on a computer is called booting, and switching off the computer is called shutting down. Shutting down. Now do we start? To start the computer, switch on the power supply, then UPS. Press the power supply button of the CPU. Now again Gilbert and Chintu are talking. Gilbert, will you please tell me how to switch on and switch off a computer? Now see here in these pictures, this process has been explained, that first of all we are switching on, then we are switching on the UPS, and then we are switching on the computer. And then switch on the monitor, wait for some time, computer display, desktop will appear. So we are ready to work on the computer. Now how do we shut down the computer? Steps to shut down a computer: click the start button, click shut down. For a few seconds the monitor display goes off. Now switch off the monitor, UPS and power supply in the same way, right? We can practice this on the computer. And with that we come to the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did in making it, and until we meet again, it's a goodbye.